Hi everyone, Amanda here. Today I have just a great 30-minute mat workout for you. This is going to be a little bit more on the traditional side of Pilates mat work, and if you've taken some of my workouts in the past, this will be just kind of very similar to one of just like a signature mat class that I would typically teach. Today we're going to be using toning balls, but if you want to go weight free, you can totally do that. Or if you don't have toning balls, you can use anything that has a little extra weight, soup cans, water bottles, anything that you can find in your home. As always, feel free to modify as your body needs. I also bring out modifications as we're going through the exercises. This is just going to be a great, well-rounded workout for you today. So let's get started in a seated position. We're going to be warming up the spine. So we're just going to sit facing the side. I have my knees bent, feet flat, weights on either side, hands resting right on top. Then you're just finding that nice neutral position here through the pelvis, letting the rest of your spine stack up tall on top and trying to start from as tension-free of a position as you can be in. We're taking a full breath in here. And then as you exhale, we're just nodding that chin, allowing the spine to round forward. So you see, I'm just kind of letting my hands roll on the weights. So my shoulders are just gently protracting, my spine is just easily flexing forward. Then I'm going to stay here, I'm going to take a breath, really focusing on breathing and expanding through that back and side part of the rib cage. I'm staying here and exhaling out through the mouth. One more time, I'm taking another full breath in. And now on that exhale, I'm just focusing on rebuilding my spine back up nice and tall. So just waking up the back, waking up those postural muscles. Stacking back up, let's do that one more time. Take a full breath in. Exhale, nodding that chin, and begin to flex forward. Again, arms or hands just rolling on top of the weights. Finding that gentle flexion here through the spine. Staying here, breathing into the back and side portion of the rib cage. Staying here and exhaling out. One more time, another full breath in. And then on that exhale, once again, rebuilding the spine. All the way up, bottom to top, and then from here, I'm just turning, facing you in a mermaid position. So I have one knee bent in front, the other leg bent behind. If this isn't comfortable, you could stay with your knees bent in front or legs crisscross. And I'm gonna have here my left hand on a toning ball, and then the other weight just in my opposite arm reaching out to the side. And we're gonna move laterally here. We're gonna inhale, lifting that top arm up. And then as you exhale, again, I'm rolling out with that weight, moving into a gentle side bend here. Now focusing on breathing into the side rib cage. So I inhale, expanding here through this side space. And then on that exhale, I'm just coming right back up, and then allowing my arm to lower down. And again, inhale, move from the shoulder first. And then exhale, lift and then move from the rib cage. Stay here, take a full breath in. And then exhale, coming back up. And then lowering the arm down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, think of growing taller as you lengthen and reach out. Stay here, directing the breath. Exhale, coming back up nice and tall. Lower down one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, up, side bend. You may notice a little more fluidity as you keep going. Take a breath in. And then exhale, returning back up, lowering down, other side. Those never fail to be one of my favorites, no matter how we're mermaiding. Any piece of equipment on the mat, they always feel good. All right, we have that right hand on, left hand out. We inhale here, lift overhead. Exhale, I'm thinking of lifting towards the ceiling and then reaching out to the side. I'm maintaining here as I take a breath in, and then I exhale and come right back up and then I lower the arm down. And again, inhale, lift. It's an exhale, up and over. Inhale to stay. Exhale, rebuilding up, lowering down, 2 more, moving with the breath now. Breathe in. Use that exhale to draw you back up and down. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, up. Reaching out, inhale. And exhale, coming back up and lowering down. Now we're gonna find ourselves down onto the mat. So we have the knees bent. You can guide your spine down. We're finding this neutral zone and placement through the pelvis. So this will look different in everybody's body, but you want to find this place where the pubic bone and the top of the pelvis are generally along the same line. May not be perfect, but you should feel this little space between the lower back and the mat. And again, that space is going to be different for everybody, but you don't want to be holding any tension through the spine. And you should be able to just be able to rock the pelvis forward and back comfortably, okay? And then in that rocking forward and back, you kind of find this spot right in the middle. And that is your neutral. That is your neutral zone. That is the most shock absorbing position for your body to be in. And that is the natural curvature of your spine. So that's where we're gonna be. Now we're taking the toning balls, we're reaching our arms straight up towards the ceiling. We have the palms facing in. I want you to notice a sense of width through the collarbones and noticing that your shoulder blades, that triangular bone on the rib cage, is just lying flush against the mat. Now on the exhale, both arms are going to start to reach back overhead. There's going to be a slight elevation through the scapula, but what I want you to notice is that you're keeping this gentle hug through the torso, so you're keeping the rib cage here nice and supported. So we're starting to wake up the abdominals by immobilizing the shoulder, stabilizing spine and rib cage, and then pull the arms back up towards the ceiling. It's an exhale here to reach the arms back. On that exhale, we start to feel that gentle connection through the transverse abdominis, helping to support the spine, maintain the rib cage, arms float back up. Again, it's an exhale to reach. Inhale, lift. 3 more. Exhale, moving both arms together. Same pace back, same pace up. 2 more. It's an exhale to reach. Inhale, lift. Last time. Exhale back. Inhale, coming up. Now just moving into an arm scissor. Right arm back, left arm down by the hip. Still supporting the arm, not letting them fall to the mat. Inhale to pass through. Exhale, switch. Still maintaining this sense of width through the front of the chest. Try to keep a nice sense of tension and energy through the arms. So as you're reaching them, it's like they're reaching away from the center of the body, not just dropping to the floor. Creating this gentle tension. 4. So noticing that there's no movement or shifting through the rib cage. This is 2. And this is 1. Coming center. And then both arms are now coming down to the mat. And I want you to press the palms down. So even though we're not moving now the upper body, by pressing the palms down, we're just waking up now the back of the shoulder, the lats, that mid back, and we're going to move into a hip roll, taking a breath in. Getting some movement now through the lower spine, that lumbar area, as you use the obliques to roll the pelvis back. So we're curling now through that lower back. And then we begin to press down into the feet, and then we use the glutes to roll the pelvis all the way up, and we're ending on the widest part of the shoulder blades. And again, here, feel the hands pressing down, feel the heels pulling back towards your sitting bones. Take a breath in. And then exhale, begin to soften through the shoulder blades, through the back rib cage, that mid back, that lower back, and then return the pelvis back to neutral. Again, breath in. Exhale, rolling through that lower back. Press down into the feet, peeling all the way up. Taking a breath in. Exhale, we soften and melt the spine all the way down. Now there should be no pain through the lower back once you're up in that bridge. Take a breath in. Exhale, imprint. As you're rolling up, start to check in with that lower back. Make sure that you're keeping an abdominal connection and not lifting so high to where you start to pull into those lower back muscles and the rib cage flares. Make sure that you're down so you feel the weight on the shoulder blades and you feel the pelvis gently rolling back, using the glutes to extend the hips, not the spine. And again, those abdominals are staying supported and connected. And then rolling through. And we're going to do one more like that. Breath in. Exhale. Imprint. Press down through the feet. Peeling up. Long line, shoulder to knee. Take a breath in. And then exhale, melting all the way down. Now as you're melting down here, we're going to float both arms up towards the ceiling, palms stay facing in. Now we're taking a breath in. Now instead of rolling the pelvis up, we're going to lift the hips up. So now we're keeping this neutral position, and on the exhale, we turn on the glutes, lift both sides of the pelvis off the mat together, we stay. Now we're going to challenge this position, and you're going to see a lot of this in the class, by reaching the arms back overhead. Pull the arms back up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to fold up the hips, lowering the pelvis back down. Again, connect through the glutes. Press and lift. Maintain. Arms reach. They come back up. We fold and lower down. Again, press and lift. Maintain. Reach. Come back up. Fold lower, down, 3 more here. Press, lift. Again, check in with that lower back. Keeping the abdominal connection. Knees right over the ankles. 2 more. Press up. Reach. Lift. Fold down. Last time. Press up. Reach. Back. Arms come up. Now as you fold and lower down, I want you to reach the arms all the way back overhead, because this is now going to be the start position as we go into our ab prep. Now from here, as we inhale, we lift the arms towards the ceiling. As we exhale, we reach the weights towards the hips as we fold and curl, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders. Gazes beyond the knees, pelvis is nice and neutral. Now we're holding it here. Like I said before, we're going to now challenge the flexion with the upper body as we lift the arms. For 3, press them back down. Lifting for 2, press them back down. Lifting for 1, press them back down. On the last one, the arms come up as we lower the head, neck, and shoulders, and then continue reaching the arms back overhead. And again, inhale, arms float up. Exhale, nod, curl, lifting head, neck, and shoulders. Maintain here. Only lift the arms as high as you can. Maintain the flexion, and then press down. Lift. Press down. That's it. lift, and lower. Arms come up, lower head, neck, and shoulders. Arms continue reaching back. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, nod, curl. Just the arms up for 3. Down. 2. Down. 1. Down. Now hold it here. Just rotate palms face down, pressing the hands on top. Now you're going to lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Maintaining the neutral if that feels right for your body. If you feel like you want more support for your lower back, you can engage the obliques and find more of an imprint. But from here, we're going to now pull the right leg up to tabletop, the left leg up to match. Challenging again the pelvic placement, the support for the spine, engaging the abdominals by working and moving the lower body as we exhale, tapping that right toe down. We inhale, lift up. Left side, tap away. Inhale up. Right side. Exhale. Inhale. Good, left. And up. 4 more. Start the breath, then move. 3. Last 2. 2. Last 1. Coming up, now both toes together. Exhale, start to lower. Inhale, pull up. Remember, this is not about getting the toes to the mat. This is about mobilizing the hip, stabilizing the torso, engaging, and working the core. Down, and pull up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, lift. And now grabbing behind the thighs. The weights will help. We're rolling the body up, so now we're sitting, facing the side. Legs straight out. If this doesn't feel, again, great for the lower back of the hamstrings, knees can have a soft bend. But we're now reaching the arms straight out in front. Holding here, we're moving into a bicep curl now. We're pulling in, reaching out. And again, in. Spine staying tall and neutral. Keeping that lift through the crown of the head. Rib cage stacked over pelvis. Thinking of the ear, your shoulder, and your outer hip. All in one long line. 3 more here. 3. This is 2. This is 1. Rotate palms facing now. From here, moving from the pelvis, we're rolling halfway back, using the obliques to draw inwards and upwards. Going down halfway, and then think of hugging through the ribs, and then returning the pelvis up to that nice neutral vertical. Again, we roll back, keeping those arms reaching forward. Good, gaze stays straight ahead, so the head is staying balanced right in between the shoulders. Again, exhale, scoop and roll back. Returning back up. 1 more time. Scoop, roll back. Hug, returning up, now rolling all the way down. We scoop, roll. Keep reaching those arms. We lift up, and then continue reaching back overhead, moving all the way up into the roll up. Arms lift, nod that chin. Rolling all the way up through that imprint, reaching those arms over the toes. And again, scoop, roll back. Control the way. Because you have the weight, you may notice that you, not a super easy time, but you have an easier time rolling through that lower back, rolling through that imprint, because the assistance of the weights kind of helps with that sticky part. 2 more, rolling back. Feel the hips open, feel the abdominals lengthen, but still maintaining a sense of control. Arms come up, not a curl. Moving through that imprint and reach. Last time, rolling back. Lift and reach. Arms come up, not curl. Through imprint, stretching forward, and then stacking up here, nice and tall. Now we're going to come onto all fours here. We're going to have the elbows extended underneath the shoulders. We're going to have the knees underneath the hips. And we're just reaching long through the crown of the head, reaching through the tailbone in a nice neutral position here. We're going to take a breath in. As we exhale, we're going to start to tuck the tail, going into a cat stretch, rounding with that lower back, the middle back, the upper back, allowing that head to drop. Taking a breath in. And then begin to release through the tail, the lower, middle, upper, going through this long neutral. Start to reach the chest forward, moving into your supported extension. Breath in here. Exhale, tucking that tail, rounding all the way up. Pressing down into the hands. Inhale. Exhale, releasing through the tail. Lower, middle, upper, again through that long neutral, lifting the chest into your supported extension. Last time, breath in. Exhale, tucking the tail, peeling all the way up. Inhale, and exhale, releasing all the way out. Through this long neutral, into your supported extension, and then just coming to a long neutral line here. Taking the weight with your left hand, so your right arm is supported underneath the shoulder, left arm is now coming back. Palm facing in, collarbones wide. We're going into shoulder extension, so we inhale, we're going to tap the weight down. Exhale, press it up without rotating or shifting through the rib cage. In, lift, down, keep reaching through the chest, down, lift, 4, up, good, 3, lift, 2, up, 1, up. Now you're going to bend the elbow and then reach that arm forward down onto the mat. Take that right leg, reaching it straight back here. Now taking a breath in. Exhale, left arm, right leg, float up. Inhale, tap down. Slide just a little away from that radiator. And again, exhale. Lengthen, float up, again finding that stability through the torso, and then inhale, lower down. Again, exhale, lift, think of that oppositional length, again through the body, lowering down, 2 more, 2, and down, last one, exhale, lift, All right, let's repeat that on the other side. I'm gonna flip around so you can see my working side. So now we have that left elbow extended. Right hand with the weight is back by the hip. Palm is facing in. We inhale. Tap down. Exhale, lift. In and up. Down. Nice long spine. Just moving from the shoulder. 4 more here. 4. 3. Press up. 2. Good. Last 1. And lift, transitioning into the next. We bend that elbow. Pull the weight forward and think of reaching. Again, you're going to get that little bit of elevation. And then place it down. Left leg reaches back. We inhale to prepare and then exhale. Reaching fingers and toes away from the center as they go up. And then inhale, lower down. Think of this connection between the left hand and your right knee. Obliques working. And then lowering down. Again. Exhale. Inhale, lower. 2 more. 2. Good. And lower. Last 1. Reach, lift. And lowering down, pulling in. Beautiful. Go ahead, shift back. Move into a little shell stretch. And then we're going to come into a sideline position here. We're going to be down on the forearm. My left forearm, knees bent. And then we're going to have that right arm reaching straight up towards the ceiling. And I'm going to lift my feet. So I have this little bit of internal rotation through the hip. Now I'm going into a clamshell. I'm opening my top knee. And as I open my knee, I'm reaching that arm straight down. As I close, I'm lifting up and I'm avoiding any rotation again or shifting through my pelvis or ribs. Down. Squeeze a lift. I'm not letting my arm go really far past my shoulders with my gaze straight ahead. I can still see that weight in my peripheral vision. I'm thinking of pulling the forearm in, connecting underneath the armpit, really using that bottom left oblique for stability. Up. This is 5. 4. Good. 3. Press. 2. Press. 1. Press. Now bringing that foot down, crossing that top right leg in front of my left ankle, and I'm coming all the way up. So my left elbow is extended, slightly outside my shoulder, slightly in front of my hip. And then I have my right arm resting on top of my right knee. My right foot is right in front of my left ankle. Now I'm pressing away. Now again, connecting through that bottom glute, this side left oblique, I'm pressing up. And I'm using my oblique to drop as I come into a big side bend. Arm reaching overhead. And then I'm coming right back down onto the hip. And again, I connect by pushing away, getting energy from the floor. Connect through that bottom glute. You can press into that top foot and really use the oblique to lift. Nice side bend. And then controlling back down. 2 more. Press away. Push. Left side bend. And then controlling the way back down. Last time we press away. Lift. Up. Beautiful. And then coming right back down. We're going to flip around, repeating that on the other side. And move the other weight. Come down into that forearm, connect through that bottom side. Feet lift, inner thighs connected, and then arm straight right up here. So as we lift the knee, lowering the arm, close, lift, down, up, obliques preventing rotation here, lift, in, exhale, 5, lift, this is 4, up, good, 3, 2 more, 2, last 1, down, and squeeze, pushing up. Left leg crosses in front of the right ankle. We have that right elbow extended, we push away. Exhale, press up. Right oblique connects, lengthen through that left, and then controlling all the way back down. Again, inhale to connect. It's an exhale to press and lift. Inhale, and then exhale, lowering down 2 more, pushing away. Press into that top foot, energy through that bottom hand, really drawing up, connecting through that bottom right oblique, coming back through, and lowering down. Last time, push away, press, lift, side bend, and then lengthening back through and lowering back down. Awesome. We're going to come now just into a seated position here. We're going to come up and then just into an easy side bend to the right. And then we're going to reach just over that right knee, getting a nice just stretch through the back. Coming back up to the side, lifting up. Let's just do that one time to the left. Big, easy stretch over. Rotate, just reaching over now that left knee. Coming back to the side and returning all the way back up. Awesome, awesome work, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here, and I hope to see you back for another workout soon. Thanks, guys.